Meow! Huples cat. I opened the Apocabox October 2019 and I was a little bit disappointed. But what is in the box? What's in that box? Let's find out. Look, Becky's in the box, but that's not what people are interested in now, is it? Although to be frank, I think Becky's a bit more interesting than this box. It's a biannual box, cost me $60 American plus $5 American because I'm Canadian. And generally speaking, I'm most satisfied. This box let me down. Opinions will differ. What is in the box? A bug net. Very thin, not the greatest one. Has a little piece on top. And you could obviously wear this with a cap underneath it, and in the buggy season, this actually is an okay thing to have in an emergency kit if you are carrying a proper bug suit. You probably should be carrying a proper bug suit. 10 slingshots, quite weighty ones, not bad from Simple Shop. Quite happy to have this, so it's pretty heavy. But the slingshot, the best thing about this slingshot is the bag it comes in. It's a nice cotton bag and you can use this for many purposes. I like the bag. But let's be frank. This is a piece of wood, very roughly done. I guess you can make it all smooth and beautiful. And you have the sling. It's rubber. This isn't going to last over a long period of time. It's slightly up from an elastic, a rubber band, but it ain't great. I would not be confident to trust this as my source of slingshot for protection or for hunting small game. But I like the bag, it's yellow, and yeah, that rates as a toy for me. The kitty didn't like this, she was pretty dismissive of it. I don't know why. This is vegan. It's a sample size, and I have no objection to them putting samples in. It's got an expiry date on it, it'll last way over the expiry date, and it's fairly good for me. What's actually in it? So it's 220 calories, and it's noisy, and you probably have to add water to it. It's okay, you can see what's in it. It's not a bad product. Not bad, it's not something I'd probably buy. But for camping it would be okay. But I'd probably need 2 or 3 of these if I was actually bugging out for a breakfast in terms of calorie burn. But I am fat. He didn't like this either. I like it. It's a little book. Field notes. I don't mind little books. You can write in them. It has lines on it so you can see what you're doing. And it has some guide notes at the end. I'm not adverse to getting these. I've got a few of them and I use one and I think they're a nice thing to have. The actual ability to write notes in the field when camping or hiking or kayaking or in SHDF, I think has been fairly underrated by most people. Of course, now we get to the main item in the bag, a sticker. Nike toe, NYC toe. This is what it is. It's a handbag for people that want to be in the army. Spending a bit of time on this just basically to show you what the damn thing is, because I think this is principally what most people would be using it for, front load. The strapping's good, it's okay. Like I say, I'm not really fond of this. It's not something I would have purchased. So you have this here, and you'd have to adjust these quite a bit, and plenty of Velcro to do that, and you'd have this carried a lot lower. So you'd have your backpack on this at the front. I can sort of see the point to this. I can sort of see this in some bug out situations. I might want to use this. I still don't think the weight of the bag justifies the actual spacing you get. So you can see it kind of bends, and although it's easy to open and you can even attach extra stuff to it, let's be honest here, kids, I'd rather have a light backpack on the front if I was going to do this. Now it does have a secret pack on the back of it. Of course it's got webbing, right? So you can pop it off and on and adjust it. On the back of it there is a secret pouch for your secret documents. I guess passport and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess they said in the book pamphlet you can grab this as you exit a vehicle. So a couple of things with that. If you're actually sitting in a vehicle and you're under fire and you're actually taking time to grab this sort of stuff, you don't. Vehicles really aren't, generally speaking, bulletproof. You want to get the heck out and down as fast as you can. If you are using this in a bug out scenario, I would actually, there's a lot of different front packs out there. I would definitely consider, if I wanted to do this sort of thing, I would get the actual vest, and I'd probably get a second-hand Fisher Person's vest, because that actually would have more pockets and probably be lighter and more useful. But here is the bump that comes with it. I know some of you gun fanatics out there would be drooling for this kind of a product, but honestly, for me, I'll probably gather dust in a box forever, but you never know. So I'm just going to feature Old School Prepper. She also does Apocabox unboxings, and I thought she was very kind on this one. So I'll put a few edited parts of hers on so you can beetle over there and see the full video and give her support and say that Huples Cats mentioned her. She's a great channel. She's a lot of in-depth farming and vegetable preserving and growing and seed saving videos, which isn't as much fun as grabbing an Afghan Iraqi coloured pouch and pretending that you're going to fight and kill everybody in the apocalypse and never get shot yourself. But you never know. So that's it from this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, consider giving me a subscription. If you hated it, subscribe me anyway, because after all, emotional pain can be cathartic. And have a great day, and thanks for getting to the end of the video. Doodles! Oh, and remember, in SHTF, tomorrow will be worse than today, unless you prep. So get prepping. Toodles.
Hi everybody. So it's time for Apocabox October 2019. This Apocabox is called the C Rig box, and the C stands for chest rig. So there's a chest rig inside of this box. So we get a field notes book. We have received several of these in the past. The next thing we have is the Apocabox Skeeter head net for mosquitoes. I actually carry some of these in my personal bug out bags and get home bag because they're super lightweight and they work. The Apocabox sling reel. So it's a cross between a fishing reel, which we've received before, and a slingshot, which we've received before. And it looks like this is probably going to be our skills challenge for the month. So here's the slingshot part, here's the fishing reel part, some of the slingshot BBs. Yeah, everything slingshots from Simple Shot. So that's kind of fun. I've used the other one a few times just practicing around the yard. Of course just using rocks instead of these because I think they're just too valuable, but if you're a fan of The Walking Dead, you know some of this can be pretty deadly. Cottony light canvas bag, not waterproofed, with the symbol on the outside so you know what you've got inside. Swiss granola, original with raisins. From Avalanche, Avalanche, and it is how many ounces? 1.76 ounces, 50 grams. And GMO-free, add milk. Oh, you can add milk directly to the bag and eat it, or eat it as a snack if you like. When I initially saw this, I thought that the this part, the rig part, went on your back because of the straps here felt like it would go on your back, but it doesn't. It goes on your chest. Kind of difficult for me to get it to fit my waist. It goes extremely large, so I think this will fit most everybody who gets one, if not everybody. Anyway, so there you have Apocabox 2019 October. And again, the middle section has all the information. Thanks for watching. Bye.
is a Bad Terry production 2019.